Daryl, very good win, very good performance. Probably shouldn't have been as close as it ended up being, should it?
Yeah, well, I feel like I haven't won so long on TV that I thought, oh God, this is coming back to bite me. But whenever I still had the throw and I wasn't panicking, wasn't snatching, I still felt like I was going to give myself the opportunity. Obviously, I think in the fifth set, well, they still had a chance. I can't remember what it was, but I had a chance before I did. But I think I had a 1-3-40, or 22-24. But yeah, no, I still felt confident that I could win the game from 2-all, even though it was his throw in that set.
It must be amazing coming into this year's William Hill World Championship, not really being any great form, or certainly not getting results, and then to play like you did, particularly the first two sets.
Yeah, well, but this has been going on all year. All honestly, I'm not joking around. I've been practicing the best I've ever practiced this year, and it's just I went up onto the TV stage, and from my own personal opinion, I've been terrible, crap, whatever. But I still believed whenever last week I was practicing, had non-stop 140s, had a couple of 9-yarders. I just felt just stop overthinking it whenever you go onto that stage, and that's what I did today. And the trebles went in, the doubles went in, and there was no second guessing myself. And it was just like if I missed, I missed, and it was a tough crap. But yeah, no, I played well enough. I deserved to win that game. I was the better player, and even he had to throw in the last set, fifth set. I still came through easy enough.
I think a lot of people have been talking about this year's William Hill World Championship potentially being the most open it's ever been, but Daryl Gurney's not really a name that's been tossed around as a potential winner. That performance might make people rethink, mightn't it?
Nah, I mean, all honestly, I think if I was to tell you now, if I got to the last 8 or something, that's only time I'll get into the last 8 of the betting. But betting doesn't bother me. I mean, I'm here to try and do my best. And if I can play my A game, every game up there, I'll be very hard to beat.
Do you like being a dark horse?
Well, I never ever consider myself a favourite, as you know. I think I was watching some game last night. I think I played Aspinall in the Pro Tour final somewhere. And Daryl says he'll never be the best player in the world, but he can beat the best players in the world. And that's just the same mentality. I feel like, I can beat anybody, but I'm not a Michael Van Gerwen, I'm not a Gerwin Price. It's going to be Peter Wright that could be number 1 in the world. I'm not as consistent as them, but on a daily basis, 1 game a day, I can beat anybody.
Chris Dobie coming up, he's a guy in a very similar position to you, where he comes into this having not won many games recently, and just one performance on that stage might have made people rethink and go, hang on, he's back to his best stuff.
Yeah, no, yeah, I mean, the funny thing was I only seen 1 game, and it was his. Whenever it was, I think it was the 3rd set, and it was 1-all, I think it was, and he was on 25, and he took it out, and then he just went 12 to win the set, and then he went 12, madness. I think he averaged 113 the next set, so fair play to him, because all honestly I texted him after that, because it hasn't been an easy year for him and me, so yeah, no, I texted him to say well played, because to come from 2-0 down against Jeff Smith, it's no easy opponent. It was a game and a half. So fair play to him, but no, I mean, I wish if I'm hoping I'm going to be in the same position Jeff was. I'm 2-0 up, but I'm going to try and close it out. So yeah, no, I expect a good game. There's going to be no easy games, but no, I'm going to go back now, and I'll be practicing every day like I have the last previous few weeks, and hopefully turn up and play even better instead of messing about, winning 3-0 instead of winning 3-2.
Well played today, congrats.
Cheers, Dan.
Daryl, congratulations. What's the last few months been like for you? Obviously, you've touched on it there that it was your first win on TV for a while. You'd almost forgotten how to win. What's that like when you come off knowing that you're practicing well, but you just can't reproduce it up there?
Well, it's just between the years, isn't it? I mean, my throw, my action's good, my stance is good, everything's good. So the only thing that's stopping me is between the years, really. It's just not having enough confidence whenever I walk up to that big stage. So I just thought to myself, and the best thing I did was the day I came in early, I threw on the stage before anybody any other thrower came in, and I pulled my darts out of the case and went up onto the stage, didn't have a throw downstairs, and started hitting 140s, so like fun up there. and I kind of put me in good spirits. But the throw downstairs, I couldn't hit a barn door, so the only thing that kept me going was I says I know I can hit the treble on the stage, but I was terrible downstairs in practicing. But no, I mean, I've got to keep up the belief, keep in the hard work now, and if I keep on doing what I was doing there in that game, instead of letting players come back at me, I mean, I still think that I could have won that game 3-0 if I would had any other double than double 3. But it wasn't to be, but I still came through a hard, tough, fought game.
Obviously, slipped outside the top 10 at the moment. Is that the next aim to get back in there before you start winning titles again?
No, I haven't got. I just one game at a time. Doesn't matter what tournament it is. I mean, I just feel like just keep up the hard work again. Keep on the dedication, the hard work, 2.5 hours a day, and get yourself back to where you were. I mean, obviously, for me, it's a wee bit harder because there's no crowd, so there's less thought process. Whenever it's quiet out there and you know the audio is going in the background, you're still, I mean, between your ears are still going. No, I mean, I can't wait till the crowd comes back. I mean, I was buzzing whenever I heard that there was going to be 1,000 people here, and then obviously, and I think the day before I came here, then that went down the drain. So very disappointed. But I just thought to myself, just get your finger out of your arse and get on with it. And, I mean, everybody else is in the same boat. Everybody else that likes a crowd and they're still going up there and performing, it's about time you did.
You played with no crowd, obviously, at Milton Keynes and Coventry, but they're quite small in comparison to there. What's that like in comparison? Is it quite a big open space, isn't it? And can you hear everything rattling around still?
Yeah, but it's kind of, whenever you're doing them, you're kind of expecting it. No, I kind of way you're kind of used to it then after a couple of weeks. But no, I just thought here, just get on with it and don't be worrying if there's other stuff going on in the background, if somebody's closed the door or something like that. Just get on with it. Just be more aggressive and stop thinking about what could go wrong and just make it happen. And as I say on the interview there with the audio boy, I hope I don't meet him, because he's whenever I'm throwing for the game, that's one dart to the double. I'm hoping that he does the audio as an, oh, I've missed, well, my third dart, not my second dart, so when I've gone to the third dart and snatched it, as I said before, I probably threw like a Richie Burnett, Jockey Wilson dart.
Daryl, pleasure as always, mate. Thank you very much.
Cheers, Phil.
Daryl, do you think in some aspects of the game you've maybe had to relearn how to win on stage?
No, you can't really learn that. It's all about giving yourself the opportunity and then taking that opportunity. As I say, if I was probably in any other double other than double 3, I probably could have won that game 3-0. But yeah, it just wasn't to be. But no, I still had the belief. Whenever he came back and won that, I just thought, oh, that's the third set. That was his throw anyway. So the next set, just make it worth your while because it's your throw. And then he broke my straight off and stuff like this. But I still felt confident. Probably before I would have started rushing and pulling and wouldn't have played as well. I just thought, just give yourself an opportunity because he's as nervous as probably you are. So just give yourself a chance. And I did, and eventually fell over the line.
And just finally, can I ask what you said to Russ Bray at the end there? You're having a bit of a joke on stage.
No, just about the audio, man. He shouldn't be doing I don't know what you would say, but I mean, whenever you're missing a double, he goes, oh. But I feel like he should be doing that after the third dart, not the second dart. And whenever I was going for the 9 darter, I thought, whenever I missed with the first dart, I thought he's going to do it. So I was now ready mentally for it. But it didn't happen. But no, I just think that he should be waiting until the 3 darts are thrown and then do it. Then do it in the second dart, because the third dart you're thinking whatever, and then snatching everywhere.
All right, brilliant. Thank you very much, and good luck against Chris.
Thanks.
Would you like that?